top of the morning
And I'll
to
give you a
ya.
call before, we'll get a little bit of an update on everything.
Somebody's ringing. It's not me.
Kevin,
Oops.
Kids?
There.
everybody ready? Is Bill Hoops in the house?
He is, but his phone
His
is
phone's here.
Okay.
same thing.
Lisa?
Said mama for what?
You know if that's his girlfriend or
Doing it for you. You're welcome.
Yeah, put it on silent. People were thinking it was my phone, but I already
Hopefully.
knew I put mine on.
Thank you.
You know,
He had me make a packet.
thank you so much. Usually take it with me.
Meetings in July as well, so this information can just be gone over and read it. 7th, the 14th, and the 21st, whatever group.
My first year,
Thank you.
4th of July without my dad's house.
Good.
don't trip off of stuff like that. It's just a house.
It was backed up to the park.
Oh,
You got great aid.
Oh, I know, but
Leslie.
still.
She's in the back of
It's,
the
you
room.
Yeah,
know,
I've
it's
been
just-
over- we
it's
went
like a
over
mem-
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you went over to
Lisa?
Ms. Matlock.
we have
the
a friend.
Francoise.
Yeah,
My dad's house. Was
yeah. It
next
would be
door.
it would be a
was
wonderful
fine,
bonus to
yes.
just have it in
Into
your
this
backyard and not
microphone.
have to go to.
But I also don't have to worry about my siblings all coming over and making a mess and me having to cook
Sorry,
for all
I'm
of
in a
them.
meeting.
Yeah.
Now
we're
you're
good.
looking
We're
at the
good.
positives
Yeah.
of it.
You
I
guys
will
ready?
cook
Bonus.
tomorrow,
Yep.
Okay.
but I am fine.
We'll go ahead and call this meeting to order. I ask everybody to please stand and join in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible. I'd like to thank you, and if you could, please remain standing for a moment of silence. Let's think about those serving overseas for our country, those serving here at home, our employees, staff here at City Hall, most importantly, our residents here in the city, and any of us who lost a friend or a loved one recently. Let's please remember them. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, we'll have roll call.
Mr. Smith?
Here.
Ms. Hatton? Here. Mr. Hoops?
Here.
Mr. McGee? Mrs. Henderson?
Here.
Mr. Foley?
Here.
Mayor Robinson?
Here.
Ms. Matlock?
Here.
Mrs. Simpson?
Here.
A quorum is present.
Next, we have amendment or adoption of the agenda as printed.
Second.
Motion and a second to adopt the agenda as printed. Is there any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. Next, we have amendment or adoption of the consent agenda. I believe we have maybe two items that have been suggested that need to be added. I believe the first one would be a consultation with attorneys on a closed session for litigation. And then I believe if we could go ahead and have a motion for that one in a second to be added to the printed agenda. There's been a motion
Second.
and a second. Any further discussion? This is to amend the agenda. We haven't adopted the agenda just yet. So this is an amendment. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. And I believe, Mr. Foley, you have a request. As I tried to explain to you on the phone the other day, that you had made a written request and thought that you were in time for the printed agenda with a second, I believe, from Charlie McGee on your motion, but that was done way after the printing of the agenda. But there still is an opportunity, as normal. It is on the agenda.
It's on the agenda.
Okay, then it is printed on the agenda. I'm sorry.
I would like to read something, please.
Yes, go ahead.
Special meetings, in the charter, 110 of the charter, special meetings. Special meetings may be called by any two members of the council by request such with the city clerk, who shall prepare a notice of such meeting. It shall state the date and hour of the meeting and the purpose for which the meeting is called, and no business shall be transacted thereat except such as is stated in the notice. Said notice of the time and object of a special meeting shall be given to each member of the council by the city clerk, causing such notice to be delivered at the usual place of abode of said members 24 hours before stated special meeting. By unanimous consent, a special meeting may be held at any time. I qualified under these rules, sir. Thank you.
I'd like to clarify that a special meeting is something outside of our regular council meeting. Our consent agenda is for a closed session, and it's within our regular approval of our regular council. That part that you're reading has nothing to do with our closed sessions, putting things on the agenda and the process. That's what I was trying to explain to you Saturday. Your thing is on the agenda. If there's any more to talk about, I think we just need to go ahead and approve the agenda as printed. And if
What I
there's,
ask of you, Mayor, please, before you continue, I would please ask that you show me in the charter specifies this, because it says special meetings. It
it's
doesn't,
not on the charter. It's,
are you just making these rules up then and
no,
just picking and choosing?
I'm going on a 30-year practice of how the city government's worked here at the city of Hazel.
Well, as far as I understand, sir, this city and this council is guided by the Hazelwood City Charter and Robert's
Can
rules.
we
This
do
is
this at
order.
another
This is-
time
this is
and let us
order.
go
I
on with
just-
our
I
meeting?
think you're really confused, and these are questions that you need to have with the city attorney or your personal
has to be-
attorney of
show.
your view and interpretation of the charter and the rules that we use here at our council meeting.
Thank you, I yield.
So, right now, we need to approve the
I have a-
consent agenda.
Make a
as-
motion
As
Second.
amended.
as amended,
There's been a motion
and Hoops seconded.
and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, this is a roll call vote, please.
Mr. Smith?
Yes.
Ms. Hatton?
Yes.
Mr. Hoops?
Yes.
Mrs. Henderson?
Yes.
Mr. Foley?
Yes.
Mayor Robinson?
Yes.
Ms. Matlack?
Yes.
Mrs. Simpson?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Next, we have special order business employee introductions. Police Officer Raul Ties. Not sure if we're bringing them both up together? No. At this time, Major Mark McEwen will be here for presentation. Make sure my
Born in Lima, Peru, he was raised by parents, Raul and Camila, who demonstrated a lifelong commitment to serving others as volunteer firefighters. His father also served as a police officer, inspiring him from an early age to pursue a career in public service. At the age of 18, Raul became a firefighter in Peru. At 21, he immigrated to the United States, where he initially worked in the restaurant industry. A year later, he relocated to Virginia and became a certified electrician licensed in Washington, D.C., Virginia, and Maryland. In 2019, he joined the United States Marine Corps Reserve. After becoming a United States citizen in 2022, he began his law enforcement career with the Martinsburg Police Department in West Virginia. During his time there, he served as a patrol officer and was selected to the Drug Intelligence Response Team, where he gained valuable investigative and enforcement experience. He is married, and their family has grown with the birth of their daughter in November of 2025. And earlier this year, Raul returned to Missouri to continue his law enforcement career. Although he was initially sworn in with the Creve Coeur Police Department, he later accepted a position here at the Hazelwood Police Department, where he is proud to continue serving the community. Welcome to Hazelwood.
She's so cute. She's so cute.
Yeah, get up there.
Darling, look at
Isn't
her.
it adorable?
She's adorable.
She is.
Shoes.
I want one of them part-time.
Sergeant McKeel Walker, raised in Ferguson, Missouri, graduated from McClure High School in May of 2013. Before beginning his law enforcement career, he was actively involved in the Hazelwood Police Explorer program from 2009 through 2015, advancing to the rank of captain. Today, he continues to give back to the program as its head advisor and also serves as assistant director of the St. Louis Area Explorers. He graduated from the Eastern Missouri Police Academy in April of 2016 and was sworn in as a police officer with the Hazelwood Police Department. He spent 5 years serving as a neighborhood patrol officer, where he also trained and mentored newly hired officers as a field training officer. He was later assigned to the Detective Bureau, where he conducted criminal investigations. Throughout his career, he has completed extensive specialized training, including crisis intervention training, advanced crisis intervention continuing education, first line supervision, field training officer, field force operations, FAA Part 107 drone pilot certification, taser instructor certification, and major case investigator training. His commitment to public safety and professional excellence has been recognized on numerous occasions. He received a Certificate of Appreciation in 2017 for helping calm a frantic individual and obtaining critical information that aided in a life-saving medical response. In 2019, he received 2 certifications of recognition. One for a proactive traffic stop that resulted in the arrest of 4 fugitives and recovery of 4 handguns connected to multiple violent crimes, and another for outstanding teamwork in locating a stolen vehicle and apprehending a robbery suspect. In 2021, he was named Officer of the Month for May and June in recognition of his commitment to crime prevention and traffic safety. Most recently, he was honored as the Hazelwood Police Department's 2025 Officer of the Year. His dedication, leadership, and unwavering commitment to serving the Hazelwood community have led to this well-deserved promotion to the rank of sergeant. Congratulations.
I'm getting out of the picture.
Presidential news conference.
Sorry, keep slamming the. She's so cute. She took her shoes off
So
again.
adorable.
Next, we have proclamations. 6A, we've got honoring BJ's Bar and Restaurant closing after 70 years. That's a proclamation we read, and
Proclamation 2610. Whereas BJ's Bar and Restaurant opened its doors in Florissant on December 26, 1955. and for 70 years has served as a beloved gathering place for generations of residents throughout North St. Louis County. MRES, founded by Jay and Delphi Russell and lovingly continued by their family, BJ's became known not only for its famous pizza and welcoming atmosphere, but as a place where lasting friendships were formed, milestones were celebrated, and everyone felt like family. MRES BJ's has played an important role in the fabric of the community, welcoming local families, sports teams, parishioners, elected officials, and visitors, while preserving a rich piece of Florissant's history. And whereas BJ's Bar and Restaurant closes its doors after 7 remarkable decades, the legacy of its hospitality, community spirit, and unwavering commitment to serving others will continue to live on in the countless memories created within its walls. Now, therefore, the Council of the City of Hazelwood, Missouri, in collaboration with the Council of the City of Florissant, Missouri, does hereby recognize and honor BJ's Bar and Restaurant for its 70 years of dedicated service to the residents of Florissant and the North St. Louis community, and extend our sincere gratitude and best wishes to the Blanton family, the Russell family, and the many employees whose dedication made BJ's a true neighborhood institution.
Is there a motion to adopt?
To adopt?
Second.
A motion and a second. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you. We'll move on to, I'm sorry, I believe it's citizens' comments. Yes, citizens' hearings and presentations of petitions. I'd like to ask the council to put on for review on our next agenda that we look at this section and we also add to our rules and procedures of the public hearing of stating what it is we kind of expect from the audience as far as letting them know that it's not a question and answer like I was trying to point out last week, or that we don't have debate or dialogue on different subjects that the citizens bring up at this point under citizens' comments. It's more of an area, and it has, unless council disagrees, of the citizens can bring their concerns and ask to have things addressed. We'll get back with you, we'll address them, we try and do things like that. But there's been an awful lot of questions, an awful lot of demands for information and so forth, and that's not where those requests are done. We need things in writing, clarified of what the project is and so forth, and what the request is, and then we could have our staff look into it. But I'd like to add that to the agenda for future discussion, that we add that to the procedures. It's a little difficult sometimes as me, as the mayor, trying to work with residents, let them have their voice, their First Amendment right, but at the same time, we've got to move the meeting along and get business done here. So, but I'd like to have that put on for a future agenda discussion. So, right now, we have citizens' comments and discussion, which will be heard at this time, and subject to the established rules of decorum, and shall be limited to a total of 15 minutes, with each speaker limited to a total of 3 minutes, which may be increased by a discretion of the chair or by a motion approved by a majority of the council members present at the meeting. Is there anybody from the audience that would like to come up and speak at this time?
Good evening, Council, Mayor. My name's Don Davidson. I live on Rose Blossom Lane. I was here last week complaining about the property on Rose Blossom Lane and Orange Blossom, I believe. The grass was like 5 foot tall. It's been like that for 3 to 4 months. And somebody made a phone call, and one phone call, and it's cut. I don't know how that happened, but it got cut, and I know Mr. Foley, and I appreciate you. I don't know why code enforcement couldn't have gotten that done within the 3 months, but they didn't. I thank Mr. Foley for getting it done. It looks a lot better. There's still a lot to do. The fence is still falling down on the property, the wooden privacy fence. And I'm curious to see, I'll keep watch on it. I'm curious to see how long it'll take to get back to 3-4 foot deep, the grass. I do have to commend Hazelwood code enforcement because I drove around the subdivision today and it looked noticeably better. A lot of the people that had at least a foot tall grass has been cut, but there's still a lot to do. There's a home down there that thinks he can do logging from his home. He's got a big pavilion there with all kinds of logs and junk in his driveway, and there's a lot of, not a lot, probably half a dozen people that still have campers alongside their house. They have parked cars with, in fact, even car covers on them that have been there all winter, all summer so far, and don't understand why they can't get moved. I spent $2,000 to put in another driveway just so I could put my motorcycle trailer at my house. And these people are parking in their grass next to their house and nobody's doing anything. So I wish code enforcement would try to do something about it. It doesn't look good. They got weeds growing up under them and they don't cut around them. It doesn't look good at all. But I do thank you for code enforcement for, they have gotten something done. It looks a lot better. I thank you.
Thank you.
Don.
Thank you.
Anybody else under citizens' comments?
My name is Sharon Dash. I live at 6 Meditation Way Court, and I'm a trustee with Riverwood Estates. I'd like to have this passed out to all the council members. I'm up here tonight to talk about, again, code enforcement and codes and ordinances. I'm sending you a picture of a house that is in Riverwood Estates that has been the source of a problem for us since 2024. It's been reported to our council person, it's been reported to the city, it's been reported to ordinance. And my question tonight for the council is, how is it that in 2 years, this house still looks like this? And we have code, we have ordinances. Where is our code enforcement officer as he rides through my neighborhood? This house is atrocious. We have sent them letters. I understand Hazelwood cited them, but nothing is ever done. Do we need to change code and ordinances? Do you guys need to come up with a solution as to how we can get someone's attention? Because it's not working. Nobody seems to be afraid of your citations and your tickets. Maybe we're not spending enough with tickets. We need to get some help. If you're just gonna let it be dilapidated, then we need to change the code and ordinance to say it's acceptable in Hazelwood. I don't think it should be. I live in Hazelwood. I really want to be known as the city of choice, not the city we run from. So I'm asking you guys to, sometime this year, to look at codes, to look at ordinances, to look at how we can help the residents, help you with getting it to where we want to be. We have a problem in my subdivision of unregistered cars. And it's gotten so funny that we're calling the police department 3 or 4 times a week. Same car, same place. I have emails from the city saying, We have talked to the owner, we have talked to the owner of the property. We have told them they cannot park on the street, they cannot park in the open lot. The only place this car can be is in the garage. I guarantee you, if every single one of you leaves tonight, that car is on the street. I get a chance to ride with my council person. They've noticed it, they've brought it to the attention of the city, these problems. When she brings it to the city, the next day I get an email, cited this, ticket here, ticket. I mean, why is it when my council person rides with me and we point it out and she points it out, something gets done? Why don't we just have the council people be code enforcement? We have got to work together to get our city to a place where we're all proud. The gentleman before me, he's saying the same thing. I mean, do we need to just line up, and we only get 3 minutes. I'm probably over mine now. But do we all need to stand up and say, how can we change code? What can we do with code? How can we enforce violations? And that's on you guys. So I'm asking you to look at this and help us, help you make this city the city that I dream of. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon.
Hello, my name is Jessica Platt. I live at 512 Fox Trail. I just want to wish all of you a happy 4th of July.
You too?
I would also like to remind you that there are people who, although they think fireworks are incredibly pretty, cannot stand the sound of them. There are people who have disabilities that do not know how to process the loud bangs and whistles and whooshes of fireworks. There are also people who come back from wars and have traumatic reactions to hearing a firework, thinking it's a bomb. So I like that we have a fireworks show. I think that's great. I really ask you to try and figure out a way to keep the residents who like the whistles and the booms to find a time to stop at a reasonable hour. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else under citizens' comments?
Hello, my name is Joni, and I live over in Ward 1. And I just want to say that yesterday I was invited to a very interesting excursion by Councilperson Simpson at the Republic Service Recycling Facility on Biassee Avenue. That is over in her ward. It was a fantastic idea for her to put that together, and it was very informative. I learned a lot, and for any of you like machinery nerds out there, like you go through the whole plant and you get to see how it works, and it was really a great idea. Thank you for inviting me. And also, she's trying to put together some kind of initiative that includes school children and have public speaking from Republic Service and that sort of thing, and how recycling works. And once you learn how it works and where everything goes, my concern had been, does it really go anywhere? Turns out it does. So I encourage you to take that tour if something is put together again. So thank you.
Anybody else under citizens' comments? Hearing none, we'll go ahead and call that citizens' comments be closed. And we have our first public hearing, 8A. We've got Cecil Denny to present Shri Gateman LLC Wing Snop petition for special land use permit.
Good evening. I am Cecile Denny, the city planner. This evening, we have Shri Gateman, LLC Wing Snub, has proposed to open a fast casual restaurant that will not serve alcohol at 6050 Howdershell Road. The restaurant will operate 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. They will serve primarily chicken wings. There will be 3 employees on maximum shift. This is an end unit in a new Howdershell Strip Center. Provides about 2,600 square feet of indoor space. This building is new construction, but previously Steak and Shake was located here. The floor plan proposes 20 table seats in the restaurant. There will also be a kitchen, wash area, and restrooms, and the restaurant uses 9 parking spaces. Staff recommends approval of the petition for a special land use permit for a restaurant. And the petitioner, a representative from the petitioner is here this evening.
They'd like to come forward and
Oh, actually, the petitioner himself is here this evening. Okay, the representative for the petitioner is going to, he just signed in.
Good evening, I'm Steve Hollander, the architect on the project, and she summed it up pretty well. We're requesting a special use permit for a restaurant in the center section of the entity is currently the Royals Liquor project that is there. This project, the Wing Snob, is on this corner unit. The next one you see is on this corner unit over here. So if you have any questions, be happy to answer for you.
any questions from the council? Hearing none. Is there any other? None. This is a public hearing, and this is where we have interest from the public that may be interested in this project one way or another. If you'd like to come up and speak at this time, you can. Anybody from the audience would like to come up and speak about this special land use permit? Okay, hearing none, I'll go ahead and close the hearing, public portion of the hearing, and we'll ask for.
Mr. Strutman made a motion, seconded by Mr. Ham, to approve the petition for a special land use permit for a restaurant at 6050 Howdershell Road, Unit A, Ward 2, with the following conditions. The owner shall be required to maintain a fully functional video recording system on the property to ensure for the safety of guests, to deter criminal activity, and to assist law enforcement in following up on reported criminal activity. The cameras should be set up to accurately record entry/exit doors from the inside, any area where money may be handled or stored inside the business, and a view of the parking lot from the front door of the business. The system shall be checked by the owner on a weekly basis to ensure proper functionality, and the owner shall be responsible for making any appropriate repairs as soon as reasonably possible upon determining a defect in operation. The owner-operator shall agree to make the recording data available to law enforcement upon request. Recording shall be saved and able to be retrieved for a minimum of 30 days. The parking lot may not be used for dining, seating, or congregating, and the parking lot shall be striped consistent with the agreed-upon site plan presented to the city in April 2026. The motion passed unanimously.
Is there any discussion from the city council at this time? Any questions? Any further? None. Is there a motion to adopt? To approve and put on for first reading?
First reading.
I'll make a motion for first reading.
Second.
A motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you. Cecil Denny will be presenting all of our public hearings this afternoon, or this evening. You got 8B, 6050 Mira LLC Taco Spot petition for special land use permit.
Good evening. I am Cecile Denny again, the city planner. 6050 Mira LLC DBA Taco Spot has proposed to open a fast casual restaurant that will serve alcohol at 6050 Howdershell Road. The restaurant will operate 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. They will serve primarily tacos, and there will be 3 employees on maximum shift. This is another end unit in a new Howdershell Strip Center. It also provides about 2,600 square feet of indoor space. This building is still new construction, but previously did house the Steak and Shake. The floor plan proposes 40 table seats in the restaurant. There will also be a kitchen, wash area, and restrooms, and the restaurant use requires 22 parking spaces. Staff recommends approval, and once again, a representative from the project is here.
Again, my name is Steve Hollander, the architect on the project. This is the opposite end of the strip center on this end of the property here. And happy to answer any questions that you may have.
Plan to have either one of them open?
I'm sorry?
When do you plan to have either stores open, restaurants open?
Well, we have the plans ready now for the taco spot. They were, I don't know if they were completely submitted to City Hall for building permit approval or not. Once we get all this approval, we'll be able to get our building permit and start that tenant finish out. So that's probably a 90-day process. So it should be open by the end of, this part should be open by the end of the year. The other one will follow shortly after that.
Questions about,
There were,
and not to interrupt you, I'm sorry, and I mean, as long as you feel adequate that you've sort of worked out, because I'm familiar with that, questioning and wondering that this issue sort of got worked out.
yes, the parking lot needed to be restriped a couple times in order to get adequate parking, but finally, at the end of the restriping process, they will have adequate parking for the 3 uses.
I have a question for you since you opened that up. Are the required parking spaces within the limits of length and width within the ordinances?
Yes, sir.
Thank
Now,
you very much.
the parking spaces they have been measured and they do fall within the required, I believe it's 9 feet wide and 20 feet long. 19, yeah, but, yes, they are. Except for the ADA spaces, which are wider.
Thank you, both, thank you very much.
Is there any other questions for,
I'm just looking forward to having some more restaurants in the area. So, thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'm looking forward to it.
is there any further questions? Hearing none, is there a motion to put on for first reading?
Motion to put on
Motion.
first reading?
Second.
We also have the reading from the planning and zoning. I did not, wait a minute.
Oops.
I've got to go back
No.
too fast.
Oops.
We're all under a public hearing here, and we have to have the input from the public at this time, and this is the part where the citizens would come up and may have any interest in this project one way or the other. So if there anybody that would like to come up and ask some questions at this time, now would be appropriate.
My name is Jessica Platt. I live at 512 Fox Trail. I was just wondering, how much do the tacos cost? I really like tacos.
Jessica, I'll buy you a taco, all right?
We probably got a year for that down the road.
You can save your pennies for your taco. If not, I'll spot you. I'll spot you a taco.
That was beautiful.
Anybody else under citizens' comments? Anybody else? Hearing none, I'll go ahead and call that portion of the meeting closed and ask for the reading of planning and zoning.
Mr. Harris made a motion, seconded by Mr. Ham, to approve the petition for a special land use permit for a restaurant at 6050 Howdershell Road, Unit C, Ward 2, with the following conditions. The owner shall be required to maintain a fully functional video recording system on the property to ensure the safety of guests, to deter criminal activity, and to assist law enforcement in following up on reported criminal activity. The cameras should be set up to accurately record entry/exit doors from the inside, any area where money may be handled or stored inside the business, and a view of the parking lot from the front door of the business. The system shall be checked by the owner on a weekly basis to ensure proper functionality, and the owner shall be responsible for making any appropriate repairs as soon as reasonably possible upon determining a defect in operation. The owner-operator shall agree to make the recording data available to law enforcement upon request. Recording shall be saved and able to be retrieved for a minimum of 30 days. The parking lot may not be used for dining, seating, or congregating, and the parking lot shall be striped consistent with the agreed-upon site plan presented to the city in April of 2026. The motion passed unanimously.
Is there any questions from the council? Any further discussion? Comments? Hearing none. There was a motion and a second to approve. If no further, it was Bill and Leslie.
What?
He's got a second on that motion.
Yes, it was second. Yes, sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry.
So
My
there's been
brain's a little
motion
flighty right
and a
now.
second.
Yes,
So if
second.
there's no further discussion,
Spoke to me and I was like, what?
council members, and ask, all those in favor, please say aye for putting this on for first reading.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you. Looking forward to 8C, we've got Sun Restaurant LLC, petition for special land use permit.
Once again, I am Cecile Denny, the city planner. Sun Restaurant LLC has proposed to reopen a Chinese restaurant with drive-through that will not serve alcohol at 7218 North Hanley Road after the original structure was destroyed and demolished after a fire. The restaurant will operate 6 days a week, Monday to Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. They will continue to serve Chinese food. There will be 7 employees on maximum shift. This will be a standalone building on North Hanley Road. When finished, the building provides 1,454 square feet of indoor space. This building is new construction. However, it is a rebuild of the old Sun Restaurant, which stood at this location since the 1970s. The floor plan proposes 22 table seats in the restaurant. There will also be a kitchen, wash area, and restrooms. The restaurant use requires 13 parking spaces. Staff recommends approval of the restaurant, and the owners are here this evening and would like to speak.
Good evening, Council. I am Kum Jun Chung, one of the owners of Sun Restaurant. Here to address any questions you might have. Yep.
I just can't wait till you go open back up.
I know. Several people have inquired, so they want to know. Believe you me, we are eager to be back at work. We miss everyone here. Thank you. Any further questions?
Welcome back.
Thank you. We'll get through it.
I'll go ahead and open this up to the public, as we have in the last couple public hearings. Is there anybody that would like to come up at this time and speak? Ma'am, you can go right ahead.
Good evening, I'm Mrs. Royal, Ward 6. The Sun Restaurant has been a good neighbor in Ward 6, and we need to support the rebuilding and reopening of this business. Thank you.
Thank you.
I gotta go.
Is there anybody from the audience who would like to come up and speak? Anybody from the audience under citizens' comments? Hearing none, I'll go ahead and call that portion of the meeting closed and ask for any special reading from planning.
Mr. Strutman made a motion, seconded by Ms. Dash, to approve the petition for a special land use permit for a restaurant at 7218 North Hanley Road, Ward 6, with the following condition. The owner shall be required to maintain a fully functional video recording system on the property to ensure the safety of guests, to deter criminal activity, and to assist law enforcement in following up on reported criminal activity. The cameras should be set up to accurately record entry, exit doors from the inside, any area where money may be handled or stored inside of the business, and a view of the parking lot from the front door of the business. The system shall be checked by the owner on a weekly basis to ensure proper functionality, and the owner shall be responsible for making any appropriate repairs as soon as reasonably possible upon determining a defect in operation. The owner-operator shall agree to make the recording data available to law enforcement upon request. Recordings shall be saved and able to be retrieved for a minimum of 30 days. The motion passed unanimously.
Any discussion from city council members? Hearing none, is there a motion to put on for first reading?
I'll make a motion to put on first reading.
Second.
Been a motion and a second to put on for first reading. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. Now we have 8D, we have V3 Mo Vending 2, LLC Terabis. Petition for special land use permit for a marijuana dispensary facility with drive-through.
I am Cecile Denny again, the city planner. V3 Mo Vending 2 LLC, doing business as Terabis, has proposed to move their marijuana dispensary facility use, presently located at 7766 North Lindbergh Boulevard, to a new location of 700 James S. McDonald Boulevard, and include the use of an existing drive-through window. The drive-through window will allow quicker service for their customers. They are also expanding their hours of operation to Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 1:30 a.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 12 a.m., to better align with the hours of liquor sales in Hazelwood. The 1.879 acre property contains one 5,442 square foot building constructed in 1975. The building housed a number of banks over the years, including Midwest Bank Center and Bremen Bank and Trust. V3 Mo Vending 2 LLC operated out of their original location at 7766 North Lindbergh from 2019 until the present day. Staff recommends approval of the petition for a special land use permit for a marijuana dispensary facility with a drive-through window. And I believe a representative from Terabis is here this evening. If you wouldn't mind signing your name.
Great.
Good evening, Mayor Robinson, members of the council. My name's Jack Cardetti, and I'm here on behalf of Terabis. Some of you may remember me from when we first appeared here about half a dozen years ago to get our initial special land use permit. That evening, we made commitments to what type of neighbor we plan to be here in Hazelwood, and we're proud that we have kept those commitments. Tonight, I'm here to request an expansion of that permit. We're asking to relocate, as you heard before, to 700 James S. McDonald Boulevard and add drive-through services. The proposed location, new location, is a vacant former bank building. Right now, it's generating zero tax revenue for the city of Hazelwood. The relocation would turn an empty property into a productive revenue-generating business that serves the community. The site is well-suited for a dispensary with drive-through capability. It was designed for drive-through financial transactions, which means the infrastructure, traffic flow, layout already support the exact type of operation we're proposing. We're not asking you to reimagine the use of this property. We're asking to continue the kind of use it was built for with a tenant that has a proven track record in the community. The council knows better than anyone how important business income is to balancing Hazelwood's budget. Beyond revenue, we've operated as a responsible member of the community. We've maintained full compliance with state regulations and created local jobs. This relocation allows us to continue that partnership in a higher quality facility while activating a property that currently sits vacant. Even though it's my understanding that there is a recommendation for the hours to be expanded to mirror alcohol sales through a text amendment, I still want to address that directly. Being business friendly on these hours doesn't mean being reckless. It means recognizing that responsible operators like Terabis can serve customers during extended hours without creating issues for the community, and that the tax revenue from those additional transactions flow directly to Hazelwood. I also want to spend just a second to talk about the drive-through component, because I know that has raised some questions. Let me share what we've learned from more than 5 years of operating drive-through dispensaries in Missouri. The average drive-through transaction takes just 2 minutes. Customers place their orders in advance and then pull through the drive-through to pick them up. There is no browsing, there's no extended wait. It's literally faster than a coffee run. Every transaction is contactless. The product is passed through a one-way box, similar to the bank transactions that took place in that very building for years. There's zero person-to-person interaction at the point of exchange. That eliminates the safety concerns that people sometimes associate with cannabis retail. Our O'Fallon Terabas location currently operates a drive-through 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with the express support of the local police department. That location has been running smoothly for years. We're not asking you to take a leap of faith. We're asking you to take a look at a model that's already working in Missouri. The drive-through service is a real benefit to our customers. Parents that have either pets or even children in the car need to pick up their medicine don't now have to go into the dispensary. It also is a really, really important for some of our customers that have mobility challenges, that they are able to access through that. Currently, curbside pickup is not allowed in Missouri under law, and so really the only alternative is this drive-through. You know, the drive-through gives a number of people in your community a fast and safe option. You know, when Terabas first came before this council, we asked for a chance to prove ourselves in Hazelwood. Since then, we've generated significant tax revenue, operated in full compliance with the state and the city, and have hopefully been a good neighbor to all. Tonight, we're asking you to grow that partnership. This relocation puts a quality operator in a vacant building, adds a service model with a proven safety record, and positions Hazelwood to capture revenue that neighboring municipalities are leaving on the table. I respectfully ask you to support the special land use permit, and we'd be happy to answer any of your questions.
Any questions from the council?
I have one question, sir. Do you own or lease the property?
So we will be owning the property. Obviously, if things go well, the next 2 meetings here, we will close within a month on the property.
Lease your original property?
Yes, and we will continue to own that property as well.
Be a drive-up, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. It's the one-way bank box.
Similar to what the cannabis store in Bridgeton uses now, correct?
Yeah, it's not the pneumatic tubes or whatever. It's just the
wanted to
bank
make
box there.
clarify.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And really, and the other important part is you don't usually see lines or anything because, like I said, you have to order on advance online, and the drive-through's just to pick up that order.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Public.
There's no further questions from the council. I'll open this up to citizens' comments at this time. Anybody that might have interest of this project, you can please step forward.
Yes, my name's Don Davidson. I'm 76 years old. Myself, I don't think we need this in our community. We got schools, we got too many kids. I never thought in my lifetime I would see this crap legalized. I can't believe it. And I don't want it this close to me. I don't want you to okay it. I don't care what kind of tax money it brings in. It's dirty money. I don't want it. I'm totally opposed to it. I go out in my backyard on my patio to enjoy an evening and have a beer. All I smell is marijuana. I guess everybody uses it, but me. I'm old school. I won't touch it, and I think it's the worst thing that ever happened. Thank you.
Just lest you think you're not being heard, when the people of Missouri chose to amend the Constitution of the state twice to legalize the sale of marijuana, they took away the choice from the city as to whether or not such facilities should be allowed in the community. There is no choice. on the part of the council. It's required to be made available under the zoning ordinance. The zoning ordinance accommodates that requirement of the Constitution, and it is not an either-or choice for the council to make, sir.
Thank you. Is there anybody else from the audience who would like to come up and speak? Anybody else from the audience like to speak under citizens' comments here on this particular public hearing? Hearing none, we'll go ahead and move forward, and I'll close the citizens' portion of the meeting and ask for a reading from the planning and zoning.
Mr. Harris, motion, second by Mr. Ham, to approve the petition for a special land use permit for a marijuana dispensary facility with a drive-through located at 700 James S. McDonald Boulevard, Ward 2, with the following conditions. Does everybody want to say this with me now? The owner shall be required to maintain
As previously stated.
Can I say that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Please do.
As previously stated regarding the video recording system, the business shall remain in compliance with the state-issued marijuana license, and the business shall notify city staff upon any changes in their state-issued marijuana license. The motion passed unanimously.
Is there any questions or concerns or discussion from council members?
I just hate to see you move out of Ward 5, but I'm happy that you're getting a bigger building and the drive-through.
Any other comments from council? Hearing none, this would be a motion to put on for first reading.
Move to put it on for first reading.
Second.
A motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. We've got 8E, Lindbergh Property Holdings LLC, a petition for subdivision plat to consolidate 2 lots into 1.
Good evening once again. I'm Cecile Denny, the city planner. Lindbergh Property Holdings LLC is proposing to consolidate the 3 lots at 6221, 6221A, and 6235 North Lindbergh in Ward 2 in order to subsequently allow a vehicle storage use on the lot with a SLUP after it is rezoned. The 3 lots, 6221 at .63 acres, 6221A at .81 acres, and 6235 at 2.76 acres currently sit vacant. There's a 10,000 square foot building standing on the lot at 6235 North Lindbergh, the former home of Dale's Music. The proposed use will require 43 parking spaces. Staff recommends approval of the lot line consolidation. And representatives of Lindbergh Property Holdings and Engineering, which, are going to come up.
Scott Lindwall, representing Jerry Eckel with Lindbergh Properties.
And my name is Mike Elton. I'm the civil engineer on the project.
Dale's Music. I like Dale's Music.
This is an exhibit of what's there today, scenario, and then final, ultimately what we're proposing to do, basically just the parking on either side of the existing building that's there today. If there's any questions?
Any questions from council members?
The use for the store is just storing vehicles? Are you leasing? Are you selling?
It's storage for vehicles. Basically, Jerry is a partner with John Bomarito, so we have the Bomarito stores, and we intend to put new vehicles on that lot.
This isn't broken down vehicles, something,
Strictly new vehicles, no wholesale, no used, no body shop, only brand-new vehicles for the brands that we have in Hazelwood. Not selling or anything, it's just for auxiliary storage.
Plans call for the property to be fenced?
Yeah, actually, we already have a fence up on the back end of it. We're going to be asking to put fence on the sides. There's a liquor store on one side, and then the trailer court on the other side. So just like the other properties that are of our nature, we like to make sure it's all encapsulated as far as that goes.
Any other questions from council members? Again, as you've seen in the past, this is a public hearing, so I need to ask that you step aside. And anybody from the audience wants to come up and ask any questions, they can at this time.
Well, you got to my neighborhood. Claire Fates, Ward 2. Could I see your pictures?
Yeah, absolutely. We own all this property at this point, so there's your Dale's store, and we're just trying to consolidate everything.
So there's gonna be all new cars there?
It's gonna be, yeah, if we have that many.
From Bomarito?
I'm sorry?
I'm concerned because that area, it's not a good area, people exiting onto Lindbergh. There's been numerous issues and problems with that. Thank God, that was brought forward to the council, and several years ago, things were repainted and lines were put on the Utz street so people knew they couldn't make a left-hand turn there onto Lindbergh.
Sure.
And it might be time for that to be repainted, I don't know. So I'm just a little concerned since people come from Brooks, don't stop at the lovely stop sign that's sitting there and just try to turn onto Utz Lane while I'm personally going the way, merely on my way where I'm supposed to.
Sure.
And, you know, almost hit me. So I'm a little concerned about how much extra traffic and that this is gonna bring in besides, if these are new cars, how many extra of those big trailers are coming in that carry all those cars? I'm very concerned about the number of cars coming through there, the extra load, how they're gonna be made aware that they can't make a left-hand turn onto Lindbergh, that they have to be going some other way because there's nothing on Brooks that says you can't make a left onto Lindbergh.
Sure.
And people try to do that all the time, not as much as they used to, but I'm just a little concerned, the extra traffic that's there. There's the liquor store right at that corner that has a lot of people coming in and out. And there's an old folks daycare in that little shopping center
Sure.
that drives a little bus, and I don't know how many people drop off their elderly people there, you know. I'm just a little concerned about the traffic flow here. The traffic flow is bad to begin with because of the way it's set up. And I'm concerned about, without additional signage for people to know they can't be making left-hand turns from Utz onto Lindbergh, I'm just a little concerned about how that's gonna work. That's my concern. I probably won't know until it happens, but
Well, it's mine too,
That's,
because I have a lot of employees and I want to make sure we're good neighbors. So
Yeah.
first off, no more transports than you see now. It's basically going to be, the dealerships are where those vehicles are unloaded, and this is auxiliary. So you'll see Ford show up over there that are driven over by porters.
Okay.
It's going to be vehicles individually driven, so it's not like a new hub for anything. Yes, there'll absolutely be cars there, but a couple of things. I mean, we want to make sure, again, we're good neighbors. We always preach to our employees about speed limits and make sure we're obeying signals and so forth. My name's Scott Linwell. I happen to do I'm the director for all the stores, so Sergeant Walker that you saw earlier, I know him quite well, and they all have my number personally, so if anything were to go on, they all know who to get a hold of. So
well, I'm just, I'm just not sure if we might need additional signage in that area about how they can or cannot
Yeah.
exit onto Lindbergh.
And if we needed to put up signs or do anything of that nature, we'd be more than welcome to, to help with that. So we absolutely are concerned with what you're thinking about.
All right, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anybody else from the audience that would like to come up and speak? Anybody from the public? Citizens' comments? Hearing none, I'll go ahead and close the
Mr. Chatfield made a motion, seconded by Mr. Ham, to approve the petition for subdivision to consolidate 3 lots into 1 lot at 6221, 6221A, and 6235 North Lindbergh Boulevard, Ward 2. The motion passed unanimously.
Okay.
Not for the subdivision. No, not today. I don't know, sloppy either.
Is there any further questions or discussion from council members? There's been the read to adopt and put on for first reading.
Make a motion to adopt and put it on for first reading.
Second.
Motion and a second. If there's no further discussion, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you. It looks like we've got several, 2 more for Lindbergh Property Holdings. We've got the change of zoning from C2 General Commercial District to I1 Light Industrial District.
Good evening, once again, Cecile Denny, City Planner. Lindbergh Property Holdings LLC is proposing to rezone the 3 lots at 6221, 6221A, and 6235 North Lindbergh, Ward 2, from C2 General Commercial to I1 Light Industrial. Light Industrial, in order to subsequently consolidate them into 1 lot and allow a vehicle storage use on the lot. Vehicle storage is only allowed in I1 or I2 districts with a special land use permit, which is coming next. The 3 lots, 6221 at .63 acres, 6221A at .81 acres, and 6235 at 2.76 acres currently sit vacant. There's a 10,000 square foot building standing on the lot at 6235 North Lindbergh, the former home of Dale's Music. The proposed use will require 43 parking spaces, however, significantly more will be created. Staff recommends approval of the change in zoning to rezone the 3 lots. And the representatives are here and are happy to answer any questions.
I do want to volunteer that we will have a video system there, absolutely. We'll have security, so we volunteer that for police and use it all the time, so.
Which is ironic, because yours is the only one
Are
where
there any
it's
questions
not
from
required.
council members? Is there any questions from council for the petitioner? Hearing none, this is again a public hearing. Anybody from the audience would like to come up and speak on this project? Anybody like to speak? Have any questions on rezoning? Or if not, I'll go ahead and close the public portion of the meeting and ask, is there a reading for this one?
Mr. Harris made a motion, seconded by Mr. Strutman, to approve the petition for a rezoning at, I'm sorry, this is messed up, 6221, 622A, and 6235 North Lindbergh Boulevard, Ward 2, from C2 General Commercial to I1 Light Industrial. The motion passed unanimously.
Is there any questions or concerns from council members? Any discussion? Hearing none. It's on for first reading.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. We've got 8G, Lindbergh Property Holdings, petition for special land use permit for vehicle storage.
And for the last time this evening, I am Cecile Denny, the city planner. Lindbergh Property Holdings LLC is proposing to store vehicles and parts indoors on the recently consolidated and rezoned lots formerly at 6221, 6221A and 6235 North Lindbergh, Ward 2. The 3 lots are .63, .81, and 2.76 acres. They're currently vacant. The 10,000 square foot building stands on the lot at 6235, which is the former home of Dale's Music, and this will now be used to store vehicle parts. And staff recommends approval of the special land use permit for vehicle storage. And again,
Questions?
Any questions for the petitioner?
Parts are really just sheet metal parts, nothing with oil, no batteries of that sort. It's brand-new inventory that our buildings aren't big enough for, so stuff that we don't sell every day, and it's an open space, so it's about
Stored
it.
indoors or outdoors?
Indoors only.
Okay.
Absolutely.
What's the total acreage of this property, do you know?
We read it all, yeah.
yes.
When it's combined?
So, when it's combined, it is
7?
4.22
I
acres
don't think it's too big.
combined.
Other questions? Any other? Hearing none, it would, did we read?
I have from. Mr. Harris made a motion, seconded by Mr. Strutman, to approve the petition for a special land use permit for vehicle storage at 6221, 6221A, and 6235 North Lindbergh Boulevard, Ward 2. The motion passed unanimously.
Any further discussion? Any further discussion? Hearing none.
Motion put on for first reading?
Second.
A motion and a second. Those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you.
Thank you all very much.
Look forward to
you.
doing business.
Thank you very much.
with
You know, absolutely. Have a great evening.
Number 10, I'm sorry, on the agenda, there are no communications. Number 10A, consideration of amending Chapter 390 bicycles. This has been tabled. This is just a placeholder for further information down the road to be studied. So if the council has no objections, we'll just move forward.
Okay.
If you've got some input or objection. Okay, we're under mayor and council reports. We've got 11A, July 8th work session agenda. If there are no push for a work session, I think it'd be appropriate at this time to cancel.
Cancel the July 8th work session.
Motion, is there a second?
Second it.
Further discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. 11B, board and commission appointments. I think we've got we've got several. Tony Grimes, Community Enrichment, Jack Keller, Neighborhood Watch, Dan Sexton, Board of Adjustment, Michelle Armbruster, Green Committee, Gretchen Yerke, Green Committee, Pat Jackson, Historical Preservation Commission, Tamara Willis, Parks and Recreation Board, Ruth Pondrum, Parks and Recreation Board, Mark Rodell, City Plan Commission, Stephanie Boykin, Community Enrichment Commission. Is there any other appointments? Any other appointments?
Jeff Keevan for industrial development. He was one we'd already cleared. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, if there's no further appointments, there'd be a motion to accept.
To accept.
Second.
Second. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. Next, we got city manager's executive search firm update. I believe we got it narrowed down and need to make a choice tonight. Open for discussion from council members. Who wants to start?
Let's just start. Don't look at me.
I thought we have not heard from the third one that you chose. Excuse me. Remember, we were supposed to narrow it down to 3. You were going to just pick the top 3. Did
Yes,
we
ma'am.
not hear from the third one? Because it's,
I reached out to a third and a subsequent fourth, and they declined. So so in your packet, you have proposals from MGT, formerly GovHR, and Interim Solutions. So the information was sent home in paper packet form for this weekend. It's also attached electronically. That was an opportunity to give you all an opportunity to take as much time as you needed to review before discussion tonight. And the only thing I'm asking of you guys is your direction and what you want to do next. I don't have any recommendation or anything to offer other than I will coordinate any action necessary after your decision to move forward. Just wondering what made you think that.
I read through them, it's sort of beyond my knowledge and scope and everything else. There was just some things that I liked about Interim Solutions, that the way some of their statements and some of them, when I looked into their firm, really 100% like, I have no idea how to go about assessing this company or any company to do this. So I sort of worked, I liked what I said, I liked Interim Solutions, and that's probably who I'm going to go with. That's just my input.
Well, I looked at both of them, and I would say MGT is my front runner. It was my front runner when I submitted my recommendations. And based on the scope of work that they've laid out, the phases and step-by-step assessments that they've shown, and a timeline, I think that they, in addition to their client list that they provided us and the success that they've had in other cities, not only within our region, but in other states, I would definitely recommend that MGT be the one that we move forward with. I'd like to make a motion
Second.
that MGT is the one that we move forward with.
Second.
Well, other discussion, but I got you.
Everybody's talking. Not everybody's done talking, but.
Yeah.
it's-
I was
There's
going to
been a
say the
motion.
same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I was pleased with their information and who they represented too, so,
They've represented a lot of cities nearby that
Yeah.
are comparable to us. The other one did too, but just not as much. No, they're both, they're both good though, Kevin. It's just we have to
Yeah.
pick between the two.
I think they both have their pluses.
Yeah.
I was leaning more towards
Yeah.
Interim Solutions for the fact that they are a local group from the state of Missouri, run by retired city managers, and I felt that they would have more of a grip on the inside knowledge, who's available, so forth, have a little bit more of an understanding of a better fit for the city of Hazelwood. There's a lot going on here in St. Louis County with 91 municipalities. I'm sure there's a lot of assistant city managers out there that are interested. And this group has probably worked with them at one time or another, so they know the good, bad, and the ugly with some of the clientele that we're reaching out to. That's kind of my opinion.
Talking about interim?
Interim,
Okay.
yeah.
I was just making sure I was on the same
Because
page
they're
as you.
run by municipal officials that worked here in St. Louis County and all over the state of Missouri, I felt that they probably have a better input. Plus, I believe they do some goal setting and other consulting that I feel that we may need down the road along parallel with this. I know it's something that we talked about in the past, and we opted out of a couple different counseling services at the time, 2 years ago, but I think it's time that we revisit this and take a look and see if we can come up with some type of goal setting, and I believe that they also offer that type of stuff too. So that's kind of my suggestion.
I think MGT would offer, if they could do goal settings as well. Like Jen, that was my preference, and I think that's one that I chose at the beginning when we chose 5. So,
It's Illinois-based.
I have one more question. Is there a going to be done?
Here's the prices.
So MGT did provide you a cost in their packet.
Right.
That was my failure, admittedly. Paperwork.
Interim Solutions prices are listed on page 12 of their proposal. They broke down their proposal as to what would happen if we needed to go beyond their original scope, which MGT did